Hello, this is HBM's Crypto-Corner for Saturday, September 10th, 2016. We have quite a few things to talk about today, so let's get started. Number one, I may have mentioned this in the last episode, but just in case I didn't, the creature replica Skookum figure made its debut actually online last week, shortly before the International Bigfoot Conference. It is now available at creaturereplica.com for those who didn't make it to the IBC. The price is $40 plus $9.99 shipping and handling. And I've placed my order for it, and I will definitely look forward to getting it, and you guys will see a review of it right here on this channel. So, hey, I recommend checking it out and get some. Good friend of mine, a good brother in research, Jerry Hein, recently had a, might say, a profile done on him for a local news outlet in California. Really great report, and Jerry did a great job, and really good stuff. Jerry's a great guy. He's kind of, I didn't realize he had his van so well outfitted. They showed his van, and he's got all kinds of cool equipment that he uses. And he puts in various spots in his van. He's got viewing ports and things like that. He's got cameras and microphones, all kinds of cool gadgets. So yeah, some great stuff. I mean, just great to see my good friend Jerry profiled, and in a positive way. So it's pretty awesome. I ordered and watched a great documentary earlier this week by Justin Chernipisky. The documentary is titled Wild Man, My Search for Sasquatch, and I highly recommend it. It's on Vimeo.com. Just do a search for Wild Man and you'll see it come up, Wild Man, My Search for Sasquatch. I really enjoyed it. I gave it a review of 9 out of 10, which is a great review. And it's a it's a cool little documentary, about 90 minutes. 90 minutes of Justin and his friends out in the field investigating Justin's father's experience, where Justin's dad had boulders. He and his friends had boulders thrown down upon them at Henry Lake on Vancouver Island. They also go to north of Nordig in British Columbia. And Justin interviews Dr. John Bindernagel. And, any documentary with John Bindernagel alone is guaranteed to be great, because John's a good guy. He's very, very knowledgeable, very common sense. I've always said that about Dr. Bindernagel. He's a good guy. And like I say, really enjoyed it. Really great documentary. I recommend you guys check it out. And the Ohio Bigfoot Conference 2017 has just announced their first speaker. He was a speaker in 2014. He was a special guest earlier this year at the Ohio Bigfoot Conference. The one and only Mr. Lyle Blackburn will be speaking once again at the 2017 Ohio Bigfoot Conference, and looks like that's going to be pretty great. I'm going to have to miss it because Jeannie's graduation is the same weekend, so I will not be able to attend the conference this year. I wish I could, but I do recommend Mark and the rest all the luck in the world. I know it's going to be great, as it always is, and Lyle is going to be a great addition to whatever speaking lineup there is for the event. So, hey, I say go for it. Looks like it's going to be great. And ticket sales will not take place until December. And also, for those who want lodging at Salt Fork, That will also take place in December. So, hope everybody has a great time there. I mean, I wish I could go. But you might see me, at least in some form or another, at the Ohio Bigfoot Conference this year. Can't say what form that is. You'll just have to attend to find out. Oh, one more thing I would like to mention is Richter has released the newest edition of Off the Richter. And oh boy. Yeah, he targets three interesting individuals in the Bigfoot field. The three that he talks about are Michael Merchant, Tom Cantrell, and Kelly Shaw. And I certainly hope that everybody who watches Off the Richter realizes that it's all satire. It's not meant to be taken seriously. Although Richter probably has some reservations about the individuals he profiles on the show. Hey, I've been spoofed on the show, so I can tell you it's an honor to have it to be spoofed like that. It really is, to be parodied and satirized. He satirized me more than a few times on the show, which is fine because Richter and I are friends, and I know it's all done, in fun and all that. I know it's not done to be mean spirited or anything like that. But I mean, Richter makes some good points in his dissertations and his assessments of certain individuals in the Bigfoot field. So go to YouTube and just look up Off the Richter. Make sure you spell that Rictor, by the way, not like the Richter scale. So, but it's fun. It's funny. It's satire. Not really meant to be taken seriously. And hey, why so serious? Have a giggle about yourself every once in a while. And here's something that I should mention. This year, 50 years since the first appearance of the Mothman. And the Mothman Festival is taking place in Point Pleasant, West Virginia next weekend, apparently. So I would love to go to that festival one of these days. I bet that would be awesome to actually go to Point Pleasant and see the actual town where all this stuff took place. Maybe go to the TNT area. But yeah, 50 years this year. Yep. And yeah, I recently produced a video about the Mothman for the for a special edition of HBM's Cryptid-Corner, and I hope you guys enjoyed that. I enjoyed putting that together. Mothman is an interesting cryptid to me. I don't know what it is. I mean, there were those who said it was a giant owl. There were those who said it was a big bird of some kind. There were those who said that it was a hoax. But whether it's one of those things or any of those things, still a fascinating mystery. And that is going to do it for this week's HBM's Cryptid-Corner. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. And I'll keep you guys posted on some other stuff that's coming up. Oh, speaking of conferences, there's some conferences coming up. There's going to be two in the state of Ohio. There's going to be, and they're both going to take place on the same weekend. So, you'll have a hard time deciding. Well, actually, one of them is a conference, the other is a festival. There is the in Hocking Hills, at that park, I guess at Hocking Hills State Park in Ohio, south of Columbus. They're going to hold the Hocking Hills Bigfoot Conference, and I talked about it. I believe I talked about it last week, or 2 weeks ago, I should say. So refer back to that particular video for more details on that. But also that same weekend is going to be the Minerva Monster Day in Minerva, Ohio. And Seth Greenlove is going to be there along with the crew of Small Town Monsters. And they're going to be showing different movies. They're going to have a film festival there, including Minerva Monster, Beast of Whitehall. I believe the new documentary from Justin, I can never remember his last name, but Wild Man, My Search for Sasquatch, I believe is going to be shown there. Also, I've Seen Bigfoot, which is produced by the folks behind the Chautauqua Lake Bigfoot Conference, which Bob Gimlin has made an appearance at. And that'll be on Saturday, September 24th. Oh, and something I need to mention is the new trailer. An over 2-minute trailer was released this week for Boggy Creek Monster. It's coming. I believe it is November 11th. I believe is when that's going to be released. So, oh yeah, it's going to be awesome. It's finally been completed. It's finally going to be released in November. And the trailer looks terrific. The trailer is great, and it's going to be awesome. I'm looking forward to seeing Boggy Creek Monster, the third in the Small Town Monsters series. So, folks, until next week, y'all be good or be good at it. This has been HBM's Crypto Corner.